Welcome back, Truth Seeker. This weekend, August 4th, 2018, the big news story was the presidential assassination attempt in Venezuela on President Maduro. If you've read my book, Letters and Numbers, which has been out since March, there's a chapter on presidential assassinations. And the big theme with the presidential assassinations over the years is the number 84. And think about what date this latest assassination attempt came on. August 4th, 8/4, like 84. Not coincidentally. Again, the entire world is controlled by a network. And it is a Masonic network. And because it is Masonic, that means it's also Kabbalistic. Masonry is based in Kabbalah. Kabbalah largely based in numbers. Numbers are paramount. So I want to show you all that is encoded in this ritual of the assassination attempt on the president, which is easy to see who's responsible when you know this code of letters, numbers, and dates on the calendar. August 4th is the 216th day of the year. 216, the product of multiplying 6 times 6 times 6. If you've seen the film Pi, the protagonist, he's researching numbers, and it's the number 216 that he's really following. So 6 times 6 times 6, 216. This assassination attempt in Venezuela, which has Gematria of 666. That's when you use the alphabetic order, counting by 6. So A is 6, B is 12, C is 18, D is 24, so on. If you use the regular alphabetic order, Venezuela's 111. 111 times 6 is 666. And with regards to 111, this assassination attempt came 111 days before President Maduro's birthday. His birthday is November 23rd, one day after the day JFK was killed in history. JFK was killed November 22nd, 1963, so the day before Maduro turned a year old. There's a greater parallel with JFK, which we'll get to. But again, this is what it's been all throughout history, from the United States to elsewhere. Every major assassination attempt story, it's all perfectly lined up, showing you that all of this news that gets reported, it's contrived, it's by design, it's part of a perfect numerical plan. So as I explained in the book, a major part of the reason for the ritual of 84, which we'll elaborate on, remember Masonry equals 84 in Gematria, but a major part of the riddle with 84 and assassinations is the mathematics behind 84. If you take all the numbers that divide into 44, they sum to 84. And with regards to 44, that's the kill number. Kill 44, execution 44. The first president to die in office in the United States was William Henry Harrison, who died on April 4th, just like MLK was assassinated on that day. JFK, he was the 44th term president, the most recent assassination in the United States. He was the 35th president, but the 44th term president. Just like how Maduro is the 46th president of Venezuela, but the 63rd term president. JFK killed in 63. The first presidential assassination, Abraham Lincoln. The name Abraham, Gematria 44. Same with Honest Abe, Abraham Lincoln's nickname. Plus there's a whole lot more. Again, read my book, Letters and Numbers, go into much greater detail. But 44 connected to killing throughout history. The word kill 44, execution 44, shooting 44, and more. In the septenary cipher, which is also relevant, assassination sums to 48. And the date, August 4th, can be written 8/4 like 84 or 4/8 like 48. Even more, the full name of the president, Nicolas Maduro Moros, Gematria of 224, the divisors of 84 add to 224, so making the date all the more fitting for an assassination attempt on this man. Lines up with his birthday, the date, the name. It's all perfect because it's all planned. And no doubt in Venezuela, the leaders are installed the same way they are in the United States of America and the rest of the non-free world. You know, there is no real democracy in this world. It is a Masonic dictatorship across the globe, and it has been for quite some time. So here's Maduro. Here it says 63rd president, but it's the 63rd presidential term that he's fulfilling. He is the 46th president of Venezuela. With regards to 46, JFK was 46 years old when he died. Notice the word sacrifice 46. Execution also has Gematria 46. This happened in Caracas, which has Gematria 46. The Masonic motto is order out of chaos. Create the problem, provide the solution. Chaos also has that Gematria 46. This shooting, it came 254 days after his 55th birthday. That's a number associated with time. Cover that in the book. Again, it came 111 days before his birthday, or a span of 112 days. And notice the emphasis here in the headline, drone attack, panic in Venezuela as drone attack explosions hit during speech by president. Drone attack, Gematria of 112, just like how this was a span of 112 days from his birthday. What that makes me think of is how the Jesuits operate in 112 countries. And as I explained, the Jesuits are the Masonic order within the Catholic Church, Jesuit 84, Masonry 84. Throughout history, the Jesuits are connected to a number of assassinations, including Abraham Lincoln. Lincoln died on a date with 84 numerology, April 15th, 1865. 4 plus 15 plus 65, 84. Read about the Jesuits and his assassination. The founder of the Jesuits dropped dead 84 days from his birthday, once upon a time. So, think about it. Jesuits, Masons within the Catholic Church, connected to assassination throughout history. We're talking about Venezuela, a predominantly Catholic nation where over 70% of the nation is Roman Catholic. This is why they're emphasizing the 112, that number relevant to the Jesuits who again operate in 112 countries. Maduro, just to make another point about Catholic and his birthday being a day away from the anniversary of the JFK assassination and him being the 63rd term president and JFK killed in 63. By the way, JFK was killed in the middle of Dealey Plaza, named after a 33rd degree Scottish Rite Freemason. But anyway, JFK was the 35th president and died at age 46. Notice Catholic in the base reduction ciphers 35 and 46. JFK, the only Catholic president, number 35. Maduro, the 46th person to be president in Venezuela. Numbers associated with death. And here's a story of near death. Story of chaos and killing. The other thing that jumped out about his name, his title, President Maduro, Gematria of 223 and 74, just like Masonic. The numbers of Masonry present in numerous ways. It's happened in Caracas, Venezuela, Gematria 58, like Freemasonry, like secret society. So, Venezuela also has the Gematria 42, like Freemason, like Jesuit as well. Again, there's 4 base ciphers, so each word has 4 associated numerical values. But again, if you have not read Letters and Numbers yet, you got to pick up that book. It's at Etsy. If you go to Etsy.com, if you just go to Etsy.com, that's ETSY, and you come up to the search and type in Letters and Numbers, that's the name of the book. Look for this bright green one by Free to Find Truth. That's the name of my blog. That's also my account here on Etsy. 773 pages, priced it at $5 so everyone can afford it. And I was thinking at $5, a lot more people would have picked it up by now. When this initial load of copies sells out, I am going to raise the price because it's not selling well enough at $5. And, you know, a lot of people have said raise the price, then more people will probably buy it. And perhaps that's right, because maybe people are thinking, well, if it's $5, it must not be that good. But that's not the case. This book is mind-blowing. You're going to get your money's worth reading just the first few pages of the book. So much knowledge in this book. And the reason it is priced at $5 is because, you know, I want people to be able to afford it and get it and read it. If you're not sure, come down and read the reviews. You know, there's a lot of happy customers here. So, chapter on presidential assassinations, the pattern of 44 and 84. Here it is again. It's what I've said in the book. You'll be able to see from each day forward how everything written about in this book continues to repeat by the same patterns, because these people work with the same numerical rituals again and again. It's clockwork. It's why history repeats itself. It's because there are a gang of people using a real conspiracy, and this is how they do it. You know, the whole world's been programmed to think that, you know, conspiracy is something that can't happen. It's total mind control. The world is ran by a conspiracy, and this is how it's done. And you get to know who, why, and all the other W questions in this book. You know, it's because this is their belief system, Kabbalah. Kabbalah has this central belief about numbers. God created the world by merging the letter with the number. Kabbalah, how it's intertwined with the Bible, how the code from this ancient knowledge used every single day. You know, you learn this code, you see through all the headlines. You read my book, you know, you'll be light years ahead. Everyone who read my book said, hey, here's another assassination and an 84 connection, you know. I'll leave the link down below. I link it in every video. Top link, buy Letters and Numbers book. All you need are $5. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.